Who's doing something romantic today? I don't know why that sounded so creepy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, I crack myself up sometimes. All right, we're going to be making an evergreen, not an evergreen, an everyday, year-round wreath on a styrofoam wreath base. If you have not been using styrofoam for your wreaths, they're a really good alternative for a wreath base, and you can use it all year round. I've designed many of these in our Wreath of the Month Club group, and so now I thought it'd be fun to just come on and do something live with you guys. We just did our beautiful year-round wreath in our Wreath of the Month Club group using a Christmas tree wreath base, and I'll probably do a video on our YouTube channel giving you some tips on how to do that wreath coming up next week, not this week, but next week. Hey Linda, how are y'all? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is a 16-inch styrofoam wreath base. And some wreaths, you can clearly see there's a front, and some, it doesn't matter. This one has a rounded top on the front, and then it's square on the back. So you can see it's more straight edge, and then this one is more of a rounded edge, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cover the side. I like to cover this side of my styrofoam only because it's less product I have to put in my wreath. So what I thought about doing is using this really pretty green ribbon, and it's 2.5 inch. I usually like to put a 1.5 inch here, but I don't have it. So what I thought about doing is just doubling it up. And then we can move around. You could also have it to where it goes over the edge. I'm going to use these floral pins. These are just the U-shaped floral pins. Let me angle this down a little bit. There. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Just using this is wired ribbon, but you don't necessarily need wired ribbon for this. You can use, you know, satin. I'm about to sneeze. I can't believe that. Ooh, something's got me wanting to sneeze. Hold on, let me see if I can mute myself. Of course, I mute myself, I won't be able to. I just don't want to sneeze on the microphone. That would be loud. All right, work it around. All I'm doing is just I'm wrapping the bottom inward so that it's not going to be too wide. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are U-shaped pins, or they're also called floral pins. We're working with a 16-inch foam. I think I purchased mine from Hobby Lobby. If you want to cover your sides with flowers, you can. Let's go through and just about there, y'all. My wreath easel came from Nancy Alexander, who owns Ladybug Wreaths on Etsy. Okay, so we've gone all the way around, And I'm just going to cut this off a little bit. And I'm going to fold this under to give it a little more finished edge. Okay, and anywhere, so there's a little bit of a buckle right there. I'm just going to take another floral pin and secure it down. Okay, so that looks good. So here's the side, it's finished. The back, I'm not going to finish off, but if you want to finish off, you can take your leftover silk flower leaves, which I may do that anyway, and go through. Let me show you what I would do to finish. You would just lay these on top of each other. And you would layer them one on top of the other until you went all the way around. So this would be a really, pretty finished edge on the back instead of just the styrofoam. You could also do the ribbon if you wanted to, but I think it would be easier doing leftover leaves. So once you get this established, you shouldn't see that extra leaf hanging over the edge. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is sort of green our base, create some type of greenery base to use. Hey guys on YouTube, Martha. Oh, Dill is giving me a suggestion of saying the word watermelon when I need to sneeze, and then I won't. Now that's interesting. I've never heard of that. Okay, I want to do these relatively small. Let me use my hydrangeas. Where are they? These are the hydrangeas that I want to use. Let me go ahead and put those on first. Then I can determine how large I want these. I think that's good. All right, so we're going to do those. And I'm thinking about using this green. I love those two silvery colors together. And then I also, I forgot to bring over a berry bush. So let me get that really quickly. Talks amongst yourselves. Tell me if y'all have any plans this Valentine's Day. Here it is rainy and cold. Just going to get another little texture bush over here. So let's go through and just start adding some greenery first. This is lamb's ear, which we have cut down a little bit more. We cut down from a long stem into little, so here's the longer stem. We've just cut it down shorter. Let's see if I have to, there, I think that's good. Just going to go through and add this around. All right, so I'm just going around the wreath. I'm putting these all in the same direction. I was trying to evenly space them, but I think I got off. Cut one more. Hey, Juliet, thank you from Florida. Kristen uses lamb's ear in her garden. So lamb's ear is a really pretty greenery to use for a year-round wreath. Again, that's what we're trying to make here. Something that will work all year. And then I'll put this one over here. I'll put this one over on this side. So here is a base of sorts. All right, and so now let's go ahead and add, I'm going to add this, I think. I like this, but the thing is, this is a little awkward, isn't it? The way it's trimmed. I've never seen one wrapped this tightly before. We'll see. Man, this is really going to be tricky. These are just really small little pieces. We'll make it work. I'm going to do one more. This is another really pretty greenery you can use. This is an evergreen. It's called, I think it's called cypress. Let me look on that label. Well, I probably can't find it now. It's buried. I think it's not juniper, but it reminds me of juniper. So any greenery that you find still living in the winter, green and lush and thriving all year round, is something that you can put in your wreaths as well. Okay, so see how they got really small when I cut them off? What we can do is group these together in our steel pick machine, which I wasn't expecting to do this. So this might take a minute. So I can group like 3 together. So I was busy working today. I did get to sleep in though, which is nothing I do during the middle of the week. A lot of times, you know, when you run your own business, people think you get to sleep in and stuff. No, 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 no. That is not the case. I'm using this steel pick machine. You can find out more about it on our website, southerncharmwreaths.com. All it does is it takes a little metal steel pick, just clamps around these. Just trying to get 3 together. And I'm always missing one for some reason. Let's see. Buffalo, New York Is that cold now? Are y'all cold up there? We're not too cold here. My son's in Missouri right now, and his flight was canceled for tomorrow. So I don't know. I guess there's snow and stuff up there. Over there, I should say. Thanks, Bonnie. Loves my shirt. You can find this in our Etsy shop. Do you see how I'm just grabbing these together? Some of them I can do individual, and I might keep some long to do that. But some of these don't have a very sturdy end, and they're going to need something sharper. You don't have to use a steel pick machine if you don't want to. You can use a wooden floral pick to do the same thing. All right, let's see. In fact, I didn't use steel pick machine until I was establishing was well established, I mean years in my business. In fact, the first few years, I'd say the first 8 years, I didn't use it at all. It was all wrapped by hand. But if you like quick results, it saves so much time. Okay, we're just about done. All right, let's see what we've got. So let's just work in between areas of our lamb's ear. Who's going out for dinner or doing anything fun this Valentine's Day? Are you staying home? Is it just another day for you? Just going to really try hard to ignore the glue strings right now, although it does get on my nerves. Okay, let's see. Just moving around. Just going to try to make sure to cover up some of the center. These are very easy wreaths to make. They're perfect for that compact look. These would probably not hold, styrofoams will not hold like really heavy stems or signs. Let's see, I think I can put this one right here. Let's do one right here. Okay. Maybe we'll put one right about here. So we've got some more greenery for some texture. And let's move to our florals. Let's do one here. How many do I have? Y'all, didn't I have more than that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I should have 5. Oh well, I'll have to intermingle some of these other hydrangeas because I could have sworn I had another hydrangea. All right, so we'll do one here, one here. So I'm just going to evenly space these. So if most hydrangea bushes have 5 on here. If this happens, all you have to do is reattach. Let's see if I can reattach from here. Well, I can't see there. So yeah, usually there's 5 or more. So I'm just going to evenly space these. And then I'm going to come back with another hydrangea bush. So we've got that. Right, I've found one bush with one hydrangea on it, so we'll cut this one off. Definitely want to use that. And then let's see, I have also these. Let's do hydrangeas are a really pretty flower to use year round. That's why I chose it. This is going to be beautiful. Anybody else a fan of hydrangeas? I'm here in the South, and I am just in love with anything that's hydrangea. We've got all these different varieties that we could use in our yards. So this is a great way to bring the outdoors in. So let's just intermingle some of these. Let's do a pick on that one. It doesn't work. It's not strong enough. Let's see, we've got a few more. Let's go ahead and add one over here. Let's do one right here. Just working on the inside now. All right, so you can see how we've filled in with our hydrangeas. We had one bush that was a little on the pricey side, and then the other ones were very inexpensive. But you can put as many as you like. You could fill this up as much as you like. You could also add any color that you like to give it a different look. Let's see if we've got enough of these to add. These are really pretty for the added texture. And it's just another color of white. No, I still save my hydrangea leaves. But this is just, you can see through these leaves. Remember I said I added, I literally could read a book through these. They are so thin. So if it's very thin, to me it takes too much time to make it work. All right, I'm going to use those leaves later. Let's see if we've got enough of this or if I need another. Ooh, yeah, I like these. One more. Let's put it over here. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so let's see, what other greenery can we put in here? Just a tad bit more. I'm looking for my hops bush. Did I already put it away? We'll use some of this. So this is hops. You can use boxwood, you can use tea leaf, you can use pretty much anything that's green that lasts all year. This green will look really pretty with our berries. If you want to put a bow, I would suggest something like a burlap. And you probably would want to put it, you might want to save room for it. So if you're going to put a bow, maybe we put a bow right here. Do I have the burlap ribbon? Or did I put it away? I was working on a project and then I thought, oh, I'll do a live. Of course, I didn't get anything together. Let's see. Will this look good with it? We could do this. Would be really pretty. But I'm really thinking burlap. And I'm knocking everything off. Let me go over here and see if I can find my burlap ribbon. So this is, if you keep it without the ribbon and just keep filling it up, you can have this sitting on a table and put a candelabra in the center of it. One of those hurricane candles is what I'm trying to say. You can put a hurricane candle in the center of this. These would be really pretty table arrangements if you've got a wedding or a baby shower or something like that. You can see the side where you just want to make sure that the side coordinates with the top because it'll be sitting on the side. Y'all tell me if you want me to do a bow or not. Y'all tell me if you want me to put a bow on it, and I'll do what you say. I'm just going to use this to fill in wherever I see styrofoam. Oh, that's way too long. Yes, bow, yes, bow. Do a bow. Looks good without a bow. Okay. I do agree. I think it looks good without a bow. You know, I do have some customers, believe it or not, who do not want bows. And I'm like, how can we even be friends? Just working around. So this is a very versatile piece. I think this would be pretty for a wedding. If you made these, you could also, maybe smaller versions could be pretty on the back of a chair. Where was I going to put that bow? I think I'm going to put it right there. Nancy says no bow. This is just a very compact leaf that I'm filling in. so we don't see the styrofoam. I could always go back in later too with my extra leaves from my hydrangea bush and fill in. Okay, so I've got a little area right here that I'm going to put the bow, but you can see without a bow that this would be just a really pretty hanging on your door. And let's go ahead and add a bow. I brought over a couple of pieces. So this is a 2.5 inch, and then this is a 4 inch. Oh, this is, I think I will just start with a 12-inch loop. This is definitely a tricky little ribbon. Just do a quick 2-loop. Let's see if that'll look good. This is not wired, and it's giving all the floaty stuff around in the room. The ones that you need a mask to use. If y'all do a lot of it with burlap, please wear a mask. And we all have plenty of those now, don't we? You can just stick the wire right through it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put a steel pick on the end. Oh, I just broke my wire. We'll try that again. See, this stuff happens to the best of us, y'all. do some glue. Trim this a little shorter. Let's see. I think that looks good. Maybe we'll trim this one off. That looks better. So you could add just that little bow right there. And I found something on the ground that we didn't put in. So let's go ahead and add that guy. But you can keep adding and filling in wherever you see a hole. Like I see a hole down there. So I can take some of my greenery that I've cut off and add that. Let's get that a little bit closer. The other thing you can do is take your hydrangea leaves All right, let's try this again. Just gonna put these together like that and then go around the sides, creating a little collar. We've got a lot of leaves over here. So this is a good way of using your hydrangea leaves. And I save all of mine if they're good quality leaves. Hydrangeas are one of my favorite flowers of all time. Anybody else love hydrangeas? We moved into this new house and it doesn't have anything. I don't know why this is not staying. We have no shrubs. So I need hydrangeas. I was like, oh, we're going to put a hydrangea bush there, and we're going to put a hydrangea bush there, and we're going to do a different hydrangea bush there. I am ready. You don't have to double these up if you don't want to. Let's just fan it out a little bit more. Now I'm going to put these right around here. Okay, we need just a few more, and then I think we'll be done, y'all. Martha prefers it without the bow. Isn't that the beauty of our individuality? That we just, you know, some people prefer things other than others. I think that's what makes the world so beautiful. Our diversification. Let's see, where am I going to put this one? So if I don't know how many I'm going to have, I just start spacing them out evenly, and then if I see that I have more, I can always go back in and add more. I'm going to also tuck some in here. Who's going to now try out making a styrofoam wreath? Okay. How pretty is that? Yep, if you don't like the bow, you can always take it off. I don't think I'm a fan of it either. Feels too big. This is a lot easier than a grapevine. All right, so here it is with the bow. I don't know, it's kind of cute. Actually, it looks kind of cute. Now, what we could do is maybe some longer streamers, if I had enough. Let's see if I can get a steel pick on this. That's pretty thick. was trying to fishtail it, but I don't know if it worked. Let's do one more. So now we have more of a streamer going. Probably need to iron them because it's the end of the roll. All right, y'all. Martha's never considered this before. Going to try to make a styrofoam wreath. Thank y'all for all of your kind remarks. You forgot to put the glue on the streamers. Yep, we can go back and do that. Good eye, Diane, good eye. All right, you guys, I think that's it. I hope y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining me. If you would like to learn more about the art of wreath making and where to even get started, you can head over to southerncharmwreaths.com, our website, southerncharmwreaths.com. We've got more tutorials over there teaching you the art of wreath making. So pretty. I love this. Turned out very, very fun. So this could be a year-round wreath, a spring wreath, wedding wreath. What else? What else? Baby wreath. If you don't want the bow, you can put it in the center of the table for a hurricane candle. Again, to finish off the back, you're just going to go through and add in your leaves all the way around to cover up the back to finish it off. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.